Peter. They're taking a beloved series and dragging its legacy through the mud, destroying what was once a great character and turning it into a parody of itself.
Family Guy?
No! iDubbbz!
Wakey, wakey, Ethan. Wake up, Ethan. Wake up. Time to be awake, Ethan.
Yay, that is such good news.
It's not good news, Peter. A man is dissociating from reality and it's not even entertaining anymore. In an attempt to please everyone, he has now pissed off everyone. iDubbbz has revealed himself to be a big fat phony!
Really?
Yes, Peter, and you have to think of all of this in context. He was being a certain way, he was getting loads of money and loads of attention, and everybody loved him for doing this specific sort of type of humor which was edgy and mean and offensive, and it was all going great, but then suddenly the culture changes on a dime and people say, hey, the exact thing that you are is the exact thing that's wrong now, and iDubbbz lost sight of who he really was. If he ever even knew in the first place, I don't know. But you know what? You can make a joke online and there can be truth to it, but that joke does not define who you are and the entirety of your being forever. iDubbbz's YouTube channel and his authentic self are two separate entities, but in the mind of iDubbbz himself, they are one. The world asks iDubbbz, who are you? Are you the guy who says n***? Are you racist? Are you an edgelord? Or are you a documentarian? Or an athlete? Or a businessman? Who are you, they say? The masses can only fathom a person being one clearly defined thing. When you add and subtract elements of your personality, the internet gets confused and angry. Is iDubbbz funny and edgy, or is he serious and woke? Maybe he's neither of these things. Is it possible that iDubbbz is too complex of a human being to easily be defined by any combination of words or classification? Is it possible that iDubbbz is complex?
Well, I should probably say no, but...
Yes, that is possible, because all humans are. Just like you, and just like me, we are changing in imperceptibly small ways at every moment, including this moment right now, sometimes for worse, sometimes for better. Everyone is too complex to be truly understood. It is rare that a person even understands themselves!
Yep.
iDubbbz surrendered himself to what other people say he is. He made the fatal error of allowing external forces to dictate what it is he should be. When you let other people determine what you should be, they'll turn you into an unrecognizable Frankenstein of contradictions and impulses. It's insane to apologize for your behavior over a multi-year period unless you're a fucking crackhead who was on crack doing shit because you're on crack.
Peter, what are you doing? Crack? What the fuck?
It's absurd to apologize for your behavior in a time where you were an unmarried man in your late 20s, sober as a judge. The truth is that you can be a good person, but still piss people off. He has been told by so many strangers that he is a problematic person. How would you cope in that situation? Millions of directed attacks against the way you are. Not many people in this world come out the other end of that experience in a good way. I'm sure it's difficult. I don't know. I don't know. Haven't been there myself, but the person closest to him in the world is one of his biggest haters. His wife is one of the people who is saying that he is a problematic person. He has no one in his corner, except for the basement-dwelling nerds of 2016. What would you do if you were iDubbbz? Would you solidify your allegiance with the old culture of the internet? Or would you submit to the new wave? There actually is an answer to this question. The answer is, you identify what your values are, and your actions will be guided by what you believe is right. You may not win, you may lose lots of money, but if you know what it is that you stand for and you stand by it, then you will do the right thing. Continuing to be edgy in the years 2016 to 2021, that was a certified death sentence. No doubt, iDubbbz would have been deplatformed and made public enemy number one if he doubled down on his original persona. Whether it's the right thing to do or not, it's the difficult option for sure. iDubbbz chose to align himself with the side that had the greater chances of survival. And as a result of this inner conflict, iDubbbz is clearly in a state of permanent agony. iDubbbz keeps crying on camera. He talks openly about crying all the time for no reason.
I've hit a point recently where I cry a lot more often. From really weird shit too. We watched the Puss in Boots movie.
And that hits you?
I cried like probably 3 different times in it.
He wants people to hear him. He's saying this because he wants to be validated that it's okay to feel the way that he does, but no one cares. Because it's not right to feel the way he does. It's wrong because he did the wrong thing. So you're not gonna get the validation. As far as the audience is concerned, this is a result of his own actions. In a desperate plea to win the favor of the people, iDubbbz flips from despair to aggression and back and forth and back and forth. He doesn't want to beg for acceptance, so he goes on the attack, and then he loses every time. You know why he keeps taking these L's? It's because he's a good person at heart. His malicious attempts to destroy other people through these very feminine and passive-aggressive methods aren't natural to his character. He has no experience with subtlety. He has no experience with manipulation in any sort of nuanced way. The only thing he has experience with is brute forcing his way to victory by using shock tactics and just being really mean. That used to work. It doesn't work now. And him being a sneaky little fuck isn't doing him any favors because he's not a sneaky little fuck. But he's trying to pretend that he is. He thinks he's the master manipulator. Everybody is saying stop, because people aren't fools. We have an uncanny ability to detect authenticity. This is an essential part of our survival as a species. Every human is a master at detecting things that aren't human. We are constantly refining our ability to detect anything that appears to be human but is not. We might not know exactly what isn't right, but we get a feeling. That's what Uncanny Valley is. And iDubbbz won't admit it, but he is Uncanny Valley.
You been drinking?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. What I want to say is that he should just be his authentic self. All he needs to do is say something real, and he will be at peace. I know that there's no hope, and it's over. It is so over, but I will continue to cheer for him regardless, as I do with any person who I believe is good, and I will root for his success. And success in this case is inner peace. It's not about having an epic W or destroying somebody else to elevate yourself. Success is being happy. Whatever form that may be, one man's success is true inner peace. And that becomes the success of everyone. The ultimate goal here, people, is for every single person to be truly happy within themselves. That's what we're going for. If he comes through at the other end and he makes something better of himself and he's happy, that influences millions of people. And that's what I want. It's not just about one person. It's that if this person in the public eye can make himself happy, it can be a blueprint for other people to say, hey, if there's hope for him, then there's hope for me. We all get lost sometimes, and that's why we need to let people know that they can come back home. You can always come back home. That's the message that we should be saying amongst ourselves, and if there's anything good that can come from iDubbbz's suffering, it's that we can all look at this and learn from it. Some may see this whole thing as being internet drama, but the internet is comprised of real people. Learn from the mistakes of Mr. iDubbbz. This is a blueprint of what not to do. Look at this and learn it. Don't lose your sense of self. Don't entangle your life so deeply with a woman who insists that you continue to get on camera and battle with constant misery and suffering. You need to get yourself a woman who will recognize your pain and tell you to get the fuck offline and fulfill yourself some other way. These are the lessons we can learn. We probably can't save iDubbbz. He is probably gone. But he is clearly obsessed with the opinions of people online. And that is me, and that is you, and that is millions of individual people. This is an opportunity for us to show what kind of people we are. We are the individuals of the internet. We just want good men to be happy. And here, at Family Guy, this is an official episode of Family Guy, we offer forgiveness on Family Guy, and we offer compassion to the unfortunate lost soul of Mr. iDubbbz TV.
Yes.
Did you know that there's a new episode of Family Guy where we introduced a brand new character that no one has ever seen before in their entire lives? You can watch it here. Thank you. Good day.